Ew.
Hello everyone, and welcome. Yeah, I had to click the button.
Okay.
I had to. I could not resist. I already had it queued up. And welcome to another Fabled Dice, the Curse of Strahd. And I think, as sad as it is, we're probably getting close to the end of this series.
Think so.
That can be arranged.
Oh no. Oh yes, but what if we take a 10-week-long adventure to nowhere?
Yeah, we can do that.
Beach episode.
There's no beaches in Barovia.
There are,
There's a
but they're
lake.
cold.
Yeah.
They're all cold.
There's a lake.
A lake isn't a beach.
Honestly, we can't leave.
Yeah, we can't leave Barovia, so.
Yeah. Yes, but with that, hello, welcome everyone. We are going to have a fun time here in the spooky and terrifying land of Barovia. So I am Bryce Loves Gaming. I will be your dungeon master for this evening. With me tonight, as always, Crimson Galaxy,
Hey y'all, how you doing?
Terror for Death,
Hello, everybody.
Steam Beth,
Hello.
and Classwall and Red.
Howdy.
Will Red say hello? Close enough. That was cute. That's close enough.
Oh, he's down with me holding him. All right.
Okay.
No.
It's like
You've asked too
he
much.
made me say something. In just a second, I'm going to have everybody roll for initiative and introduce their characters. But first, I want to extend a big old thank you to our friends over at Sirenscape for allowing us, for making the show possible with the fun sound effects and music. Without which, this would be half the show that it is.
Natty ones.
All right,
32.
so we're gonna start keeping a tally on this stream
All the nat ones.
of everyone's nat ones.
Well, that's two to start.
2, because I swear last week we had more nat ones than I've ever seen in a single game of D&D.
Yes.
And brutal critical.
Why keep track of the
Yeah.
negatives? Just because of how many we have been getting in the last 2 weeks.
Last week was bad.
Oh yeah,
But-
I got like 5 nat ones last week.
I
Maybe
think I got
only
1 or 2.
4, but I think it was 5.
I think it was 5. But to be fair, I think like the 2 weeks before that, it was like natural 20s every other encounter.
Yeah, it's true.
So, we are going to start these introductions with Nursilla.
Hello, my name is Steam Beth. I play Nursilla, the shifter rogue of the group. And her fun fact for this week is that she has a bit of a sweet tooth. She always used to like to make little fruit pies when she had the time. She likes pie. She just won't let you know that she likes pie.
Does
Different kind of pie.
extra
Oh, like-
legs help in the kitchen?
That's why they like to use them a lot. I mean, if she like needs to reach a bowl that might be too high up, get a little boost. But mostly just extra mobility. And her
Funny, I
favorite
thought-
pie is probably apple.
I thought she'd be more into fruits.
What is a pie but a baked fruit?
Wrapped in bread? I mean, it could also be baked nuts. There are pecan pies.
That's
Yeah.
true.
It could also be just creamy goop.
Yeah, but she likes
Yeah,
the sweet.
meringue.
Fruits like ooey gooey. It's just pure sugar. Nuts are like crunchy.
Not if you bake them properly. There's no crunch to pecan pie if it's done right.
That's
I
true.
didn't say she was a good cook. I just said she tried.
Fair.
All right.
Sorry,
I
but I
cannot
like
argue
my
with
pecan
it.
pie with crunch. I like crunch.
I do like the crunch. That is my thing. I do, but I like crunchy things. Anyway, I believe, Prosperity, you are next.
Yes, I'm going to be playing Prosperity Fluke, the Tabaxi Psy Warrior today. And fun fact for them this week, they would rather not have to kill anyone. Like, when they're strong enough to kill almost anyone, it's much more interesting for them to try to give people a reason not to die.
Unfortunately, it seems like people don't give a lot of reasons not to be killed.
Lately.
These people, at least lately, these people are very mean.
Yeah.
Ergos,
Howdy, everybody. I'm Glasswell. I'm playing Eragos Starsong, the legendary bard of the group, once a changeling, now a Leonin. Tonight we're going to talk about what Eragos is going through. He's definitely going for sure through his midlife crisis. He has aged by 18 years. He's died twice, and he has a fancy choker now, and a questionably placed tattoo that he did beforehand. But it doesn't matter. That was just questioning it. So he's either in his emo phase or midlife crisis. Not really sure.
Would
I
you say
mean-
it's a
I just think he's going through growing pains. He's just a baby boy.
54 years old.
gonna say it's a meow life crisis?
oh my.
Yes.
Yeah, it's that. It's definitely that. There's
Yes.
there's no alternative. Okay, Shino.
Here.
Hello, everybody. I'm Terra for Death, and I will be playing Shino Nikir, the traveling healer of the group. And I am currently right now thinking on how to get us out of Barovia. But my fun fact for this week is, so you know the spell Mending and what it does?
Yes.
It fixes things, right? Well, Shino doesn't know how to do that. But being a traveling person, you have to be able to pick up odds and end jobs.
Mm-hmm.
So what she used to do was she would cast Prestidigitation to make some weird magical stuff happening as she was trying to fix something. And she would fix it just enough to where if the next person used it, it would terribly break.
Takes a lot of skill.
She's not good at fixing things.
Absolutely not.
Fair enough.
Wow. I love it when we get the really, really weird facts like that one. Yeah, she likes to fix
We're
things.
scraping
but
at the bottom of the basket here.
Gotta keep it interesting.
Well, it certainly does that. Certainly does that. Anyway, who here remembers? And I think Ergos will remember the most of what happened last week.
The one thing that Eragos definitely remembers is he's not sure if he's wearing his fez right now, and he really wants to go look for it. That's when his head flew off. I'm assuming the fez flew off, and he's kind of worried about it. But besides that, what also happened for session 37, I have very little notes, but we'll see what we got. So it says, started down the hill from Wizards of the Wine. Okay. Sleepy Hollow vibes. We came to this wonderful place. Necromancy tree. Yeah, at the back there. Yep. Black cairns everywhere. The little, what are they, like 3 or 4 rings, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we had a Doulahan attacked. There was an effigy in front of the necromancer tree, shaped oddly like Strahd, but not actually Strahd. It's probably a graveyard here. Not really sure. I got my head chopped off. I went back to the Golden Wheat Fields. I've already been there once. Xantris is not concerned with my death, apparently. Sheena revived me, and then we retrieved the seed and finished the encounter. And then moved back to the Winners of the Wine.
Yes, we
That's all I wrote
had a player death last week. Although it was reversed with a expert use of Revivify.
It was
But-
temporary
And
death.
sewing.
And sewing. Yes, and sewing.
Good
Can-
medicine check.
Cannot forget the sewing. But
Yeah, but now the head's barely on there.
yeah, you
I'm
better.
kidding.
Yeah, you better. If
mean,
I
I
was
do have
if I was a meaner DM, I would have been like, all right, yeah, that'll work, but you're gonna have your hit points because if you get hit in the head, your head's gonna fall off again. Although it'd be funny if that still happened, but you were still alive, so your head can just come off now. That would be fun.
I can also mending myself.
What you can what?
Mending only works on
gonna say-
structures.
Mending doesn't work on people.
Well, I was technically dead, right? Was I still a person if I'm dead?
No,
Yes.
no, not according to D&D rules. According to the way that rules are written, because I saw someone else post about this, as soon as a creature dies, it becomes an object. Which
So I'm
also
now
means that
writing
dead
lies.
bodies can be mimics.
I know,
I have
right? Lied of an
seen
object. Hey, there it goes.
But yes, you actually probably could use mending on a dismembered body to put it back together.
As long as it's no larger than one. As long as the break or tear is no larger than 1 foot in any dimension.
Yes.
Well, I'm pretty sure a neck isn't going to be that bad.
I mean, mine's like 18.
Well,
inches.
I mean, if you're talking about all the way around a neck, that
Yeah.
might be
What?
more
How
than a
does
foot.
the measurement? Is it a diameter measurement? Is it a circumference? I don't know.
It's a big, like, lion and meaty neck.
That's true. It
like-
is a big
Yeah,
lion.
I mean, I'm thinking like it's gotta be girth, right?
Maybe
probably.
should
I don't
have
know.
a Skinny neck. With
I don't know. My name's not Jeremy Crawford. I don't know. I don't have all the answers.
It's gotta be girth.
Twitter, answer our questions, Leon.
You know, I all right. Before we transition, I vow that I will ask Jeremy Crawford on Twitter specifically about mending a dead body's head back on if the 1 foot is a diameter or the girth of the head. I will ask Jeremy Crawford that in those words.
Yeah.
All right, from now on, I'm only going to be playing skinny necked people.
Just in case.
I am a twig, nothing less, nothing more.
Only in the neck area.
Okay.
Everything else is meaty.
Like you're beefy everywhere else, but you've got a pencil neck.
Yes.
I have a lion's mane, so you can't see.
And then like a muscled out head so your neck can barely lift it.
It's dead.
It's
It's not proportion.
You guys know those big giant braces that go around your entire head? It's like
Yeah.
that, but it's support for your head.
Picture a
All right.
bobblehead.
All right, we're transitioning. We're gonna click the button.
We're gonna
Come
actually
over
play
here.
D&D.
I don't know if we are, to be honest.
Bobbleheads.
I mean,
Fair enough.
honestly,
I don't really know how
in game, we have like 5 or 6 days until the fight with Strahd happens.
9 days.
9 days? Okay.
9 days.
9 days.
We should definitely stock up on health potions if we go back to town.
Well, we also don't know if like doing this will escalate him.
Mm,
His
yes,
spine wasn't actually read. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah. fair.
yeah, we gotta brush past that because otherwise you couldn't reattach limbs in D&D with a cure spell either.
Yeah, that's a good point. Honestly, to be honest, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know if you actually needed to sew his head back on for Revivify to work. I think it would just work. It doesn't say that it doesn't
Well-
work on a beheaded corpse, does it?
It
Revivify
says
can't
it can't
restore.
restore any missing body parts.
Yeah.
So what
if you
happens
sew
if
it
you cast
back-
Revivify on somebody with their head cut off? That makes no sense.
I think it
So-
wouldn't
It
work.
wouldn't work.
Okay.
That's why they sewed it back on.
Okay.
So it would have the attachment there.
So then,
and
does that make the thread part of his
I'm not
nervous
sure if
system
that
now?
works.
I don't know.
I mean,
We're
I'm
gonna.
not sure if, like, according to the rules, sewing the head back on would bring them back. I'm not.
No, I don't think it
sure,
would either.
But
I
I was
don't.
just like, We'll use it. We're too close to the end to have new characters at this point.
Our DM ruled it. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
Yep,
I thought it
God
was I
ruled
thought
it.
it was a cool and clever like solution that you pulled out of your butt like immediately when you're like, I've got a needle and thread. So
The only
it's
thing
fine,
is,
but it is an
I
interesting
should've said-
conversation.
But
I mean,
did you
Frankenstein exists.
actually have a needle and thread on your character sheet?
It was in your
No,
kit.
that is why he has a disguise kit. And disguise kits contain everything you need.
Yes, I have a disguise kit.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So you are now leaving Yester Hill.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, we
Get
gotta
as far
outta
away
here.
as possible.
We gotta take the seed back.
Yes, you
Yeah,
are
I
you
got
are
mine.
making your way down the hill. You have uprooted the tree, you have burnt the effigy of Strahd, and you have recovered the druids or the wizard's gem.
I don't think we did burn the effigy because I went out there and I climbed it and pulled it out. And I was thinking like it would be a good cultural monument for after Strahd is defeated for like everyone in Barovia to gather around while they burn it. That way it can be like, a memory for like
right.
everyone.
Yeah, I don't
All
think
right.
we burned it, so.
That's what happened. You didn't burn it. It's still standing there with its heart ripped
Sort of
out. It's got a
sort of
big
a
old hole in its
ding-dong.
chest.
Sort of a ding dong, the witch is dead moment.
Kalima.
All right.
Yep.
So you are now making your way up the it's a trail. It's not really a full like road like some of the other roads in Barovia, but you are making your way back north towards the Wizard of the Wines. Since you didn't rest, there will absolutely, I'm assuming you didn't stop to rest. You're going right back, right?
Oh, yeah, straight back.
Okay. So you will be going throughout the night. So we will be doing a check for a random encounter because of that.
We did get all of our health back, though. Did we rest?
Yeah,
at
we
some
did.
point?
I
We did
think
rest?
that
Okay.
We
Oh.
said that we made it back to the
we
Wizards
did.
of the Wine
Maybe you're right.
and rested already.
That's what I thought. I couldn't remember.
Maybe you're right. I do remember
We rested.
hitting the button because I was curious if you had actually leveled up, and I was gonna let you level
We're
up off stream,
almost there.
but you didn't. All right. So then we'll fast forward since I was wrong again.
It's okay.
It
And-
happened.
We will fast forward to you arriving at the winery. So you make your way, you've made your way up the trail, and you've rounded your way back towards the winery, which is still all of the fields, all of the grapevines are still all dead and drying up. However, there is one of the, I believe there's 2 or 3 actual, is it a field? What is it when it's vineyard? But that would be that's the whole area. It's like a small section of a vineyard. I don't know wine terminology.
I'm not no winologist, so
I just drink it. I don't know anything about it.
Vines.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's one section of vines that you can see. While most of it is dead, a few of them have started to regreen. A few of them have started to grow back.
You see, this was because I chopped down that tree.
Actually, it's because you already returned one of the gems, but I'll let you believe it.
No, it's because the tree is gone and no longer poisoning the land.
Yeah.
well, I don't think the tree made it all the way to here yet.
I mean, do you see everything around here? I'm pretty sure it was affecting the entire country.
I think that the entire country's just dead in general.
That
Country
actually is true.
doesn't just die without magical means, and that tree was very magical, and I just feel like it was
mean-
probably doing a lot more damage than everyone gives it credit for.
Have we met Strahd? He's kind of magical.
I'm not a treologist. I don't know. I'll believe that.
I'm more of a studier of cultures and not trees, though, so I could be wrong. But I tell you, this culture, whew.
What's a shiny old man
Shiny man?
wizard?
Yes,
Yeah.
where is that hot wizard?
He is likely inside right now. You could head up to the doors of the winery, or you could, call out for him or signal that you've arrived.
We just knock on the door.
Good.
Knock on the door.
All right. And so you walk up and you bang on the door. And
Sir?
after a few minutes, you can hear footsteps aided with a walking stick approach the door, and the door partially cracks open, and he looks out to see who it is. Then as he notices you, he closes the door, takes all of the chain locks off of it, and opens the door wide for you. Well, I see you didn't
Hello.
die.
Yeah,
Well-
but I'm pretty sure this armor you gave me is faulty. I got hit more than I have in my entire life.
And he looks at like some other people who are like in the back making wine, and they just all look at him like very, very concerned. I'm sure it's fine. Perhaps you just a spell of bad luck. Anyway,
Yeah, maybe.
come in. Did you learn anything or deal with what was going on at Yester Hill?
Yeah.
Well, I
Hopefully.
learned that the cultists didn't want to keep their lives.
All right, so you
Yeah.
killed them. Okay.
We got your seed back. We
Don't phrase it
We-
like that, please.
got your wine making
Yo.
plant back.
Well,
Yeah, I received your seed.
No, no. I said do not. We're not going there. Anyway, and he holds out his hand.
I think Prosperity still has it.
No, I tossed it down and I thought Shino picked it up.
Someone has it.
Someone grabbed it.
May I?
no. We all look at each other.
Who has the seed?
Can I just reach into Shino's like magic bag? See if it's in there
Yes.
real quick.
Pretty
you can
it's
try
in
that.
there.
Okay.
All right.
Rude.
Okay,
Move around
everybody
in there.
everyone besides Nursilla,
Um,
remove your headphones.
It's a stupid bag. It's a stupid bag.
All right.
It's a bag man. He's gonna grab my arm and eat
Oh my
me.
God.
Okay.
Bag man's gonna.
So you reach in. And can you make a roll while you're rummaging around?
What kind of roll? Just a d20?
It could be dexterity, but yeah, just a straight d20 would
Okay.
be fine, I suppose.
I'll just do a dex check. 15.
All right. So you grab onto the seed, the gemstone. It feels like a pine cone made out of emerald.
Okay.
Now, as you do, you can feel a long-fingered hand wrap around your wrist.
Shake it off. Take it off.
It doesn't let go
Please.
as
let
it
go.
swiftly jerks your hand deeper into the bag.
the thing let go? Can I just yell at the bag to let go?
Yes.
Fair. Let go. They would be hearing me saying this.
Yes, they would.
Okay. What's happening?
All
What's
right.
happening?
So you yell, "Let go."
Yeah.
And
You're
you
gonna pull me
feel
in the back?
another tug as your arm is pulled even deeper up into your elbow.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm almost shoulder deep in this bag.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, yeah. Close to the shoulder. Okay.
They can come back.
I'll
Unless
let
do you want me to
them-
make another dex check?
It's probably gonna be strength.
Strength? Okay. You can
Okay.
tell
So
them.
what you all see is
Yeah.
Nursilla reach into the bag and grab the gem, and as she does, like as you can basically see, like she's grabbed onto something. Her hand gets boom pulled in to the bag. And she yells out,
Sorry, let go.
yeah.
Let go.
And then she gets boom pulled in deeper up into the mid bicep area.
Gina, what's in your bag?
Toy soldier and a dinosaur toy?
And then
It-
with that strength check, you shake the hand off. You shake whatever is holding you off, and you pull your hand out. And if you
And a headless doll.
and if you
And-
peek into the bag, you see nothing but darkness within.
I think it's time to break your bag.
Like a bag. That's not a good bag, Shino. There's something in there.
Yeah, my stuff.
Your stuff bites back.
You know, there was.
Well, you also didn't ask to get in there.
Yeah, because the man wants his wine.
But you didn't ask to get into my bag.
We literally asked you to get the thing out, and then you just sat there and stared blankly.
Because I
at
didn't
us.
know who had it. I don't remember putting it in there.
I remember you putting it in there. I said that.
It was in there. I got the seed. I'm gonna give the seed like during this conversation to the man, the shiny man.
Yeah, and Davian takes it and then hands it back to one of the other people that work at the winery. Go plant this in the
Mr.
other
Wizard Man.
field. Yes.
I walk over and whisper to him, "Can you cast Identify on that bag? Because it's been causing lots of trouble ever since I joined these folks, and I'm really worried about it because it just feels like it's a bad bag."
I mean,
It's a nice bag.
we got it
Nice bag.
in a dead person's house, and there were claw marks from the floor leading from it.
Yeah, I could.
How's it giving me issues?
It's giving everyone else issues.
I've
That's
had
your
issues.
problem.
I am telling you, it sounds like a bag of devouring.
No, my stuff's still here.
I mean, my arm's intact.
I mean, I
but no, there was
could
like
I could
was like a
identify it if
hand.
you wanted.
there was like a hand that was caressing my
The
arm.
reason that I said it like this is because she refuses to get it identified, but it needs to be identified.
And for the record, the bag
Oh, the
looks like
picture of the
this.
bag. Yeah, it does have a face on it.
It does have a face on it.
A happy
There's-
face.
Just
Look
an
at how
abstract
look at how
pattern.
happy that bag is.
That is not
I
a
don't-
face. That's an abstract pattern.
That
Face,
is
wait.
a face.
That's
I
a
will
face. Got
persuade
eyes,
every
nose,
single one of
mouth.
you into saying it's an abstract pattern.
You can't do that against other players.
But it's
Say, this is-
it's a face.
That is a face.
No, it's not.
That's a face.
Nope.
Yeah.
Face.
That's a bag.
That's a
Bag,
face
yeah.
on a bag, and there was an arm in the bag that wanted to not let go.
Abstract pattern on a bag.
I'm going to open it up and I'm going to put my hand in the bag.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not going to attack you because it
Yeah.
likes you.
Okay, you do.
Would you like to see my hand in the bag? Nothing's gonna happen, I promise. Right, Chino?
No, nothing should happen.
Try
All
to
right.
take something out of the bag.
All right, I am going to pull out a toy dinosaur.
All right. And you pull out your small. Was it small? I don't remember how big it was.
Yes, they were, because it was the toy soldier and toy dinosaur that Brahm took from the house.
Oh, right. Yes. Okay, yeah. So you pull out a little toy Tyrannosaurus.
Ta-da!
I still want to stab your bag.
That's very hostile. We don't appreciate that. The bag did nothing wrong.
The bag definitely did something wrong. It damn near killed Nursilla just now.
We're still
mean,
here. Ain't no damage was taken.
Definitely didn't like me.
I put my hand into the bag.
Oh no.
All right. All right, so you reach around and it feels fairly empty inside the
Okay.
bag.
I reach further.
Okay. And it just feels like it just keeps going.
I get to the end of my arm.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So your whole arm, all the way up to your shoulder is stuffed inside this tiny shoulder bag.
And now I think of the
you okay?
And now I think of the doll of Strahd. And I grab and pull it out because I know it's in there.
Is it?
It is now.
Yours is not anymore.
It's not?
No.
Oh.
Remember, you broke it.
Yeah, but then someone mended it.
I thought you
and then
mended
put
it.
back in.
Don't have it anymore.
It's not in the
Yeah,
inventory sheet.
Like a drawing inventory sheet.
It's somewhere. It's not in the bag.
I think you should all be concerned that the Strahd doll has gone missing.
It was a headless doll.
I almost remember getting rid of it.
Yeah, I thought you did. I thought you got rid of it after Brahm was gone because it was Brahm's thing.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we buried it with Brahm. Burned it with Brahm. One of the two.
I don't know if you buried it with Brahm, but I do recall you saying that you were going to get rid of it.
All right, so
Normal.
as I'm removing my arm, I scratch the side of the bag, but not enough to like damage it, just enough to like tickle the side of it as my arm's in there as I'm bringing it out.
Okay.
Chiku.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm going for.
You're gonna tickle the bag. You're gonna tickle the bag's insides.
Yep.
No, don't.
Nope.
Don't.
Too late. I did.
Oh, we got a wild magic.
We do.
Oh. Would the wizard man trigger it if he casts identify?
Yes. And nothing happens. You just feel the fabric like it's a regular cloth bag on the sides. It's just a cloth bag that seems to go on forever. Because even when you were shoulder deep, you could still feel that there was no bottom in sight.
Nah, something's in that bag. Something's alive.
In this bag.
Something's alive in that bag.
Thanks for the wild magic, Doc.
There is a living thing in that bag.
I would like to point out that there is not much oxygen in that bag.
Maybe it doesn't. Maybe that's just its home.
Maybe it doesn't need oxygen. Maybe it's not actually a bag of holding, and maybe it's connected to somewhere else that has more oxygen. We don't know what it is.
We don't even know that it's a bag of holding.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said.
Yes, you don't. You have no idea what this thing is.
It's a bag that holds a lot of stuff.
Can someone please cast Identify
Yeah,
on this
is the
thing?
wizard gonna cast Identify on?
Can you cast Identify on something that is like on someone that's owned by someone unwilling? I don't know. I guess probably.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would think
I'm
so. You
pretty sure Shino's cursed by this bag, and that's why they won't let anyone identify.
You choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell.
Okay, and that's for
Identify.
10 minutes, isn't it?
1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute. If it's cast as a
One-
ritual spell, it's 10 minutes.
All right. So he goes, yeah, of course I can. And he reaches out to lay his hand on the side of the bag, not the inside.
Hey, no, we're good.
Let the wizard cast Identify.
Let the wizard cast Identify, please.
I'm with prosperity on this. It tried to get me. I would like to know what the bag is. What's it gonna hurt? What's gonna happen? What's the worst case? It's nothing.
Well, if you're seeing something in there, maybe Strahd put a spell on you, because that's what happened to Braum.
Like, should have put a spell on me.
Well,
I didn't see
now
it. I
you're
felt
mine.
it.
started seeing things happen with this bag, and
I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I felt it.
Well, I mean, how do you know that it wasn't completely independent and the things that Bram saw with the bag weren't actually weren't actually happening with the bag, and something else happened that caused him to be cursed by Strahd?
So I have this ring. This ring prevents what is it?
It's mind shielding, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
But you didn't get that until after Braum died.
What's the worst that's gonna happen with Identify? We find out it's nothing.
I don't know. I kind of like the idea of it eating you all alive that we don't know what it is.
Oh, that's not fun.
I'm not a fan. You've already died twice. There we go.
This bag is definitely affecting you, and
I think the bag's fine.
I might have to throw you in a full Nelson while we identify this bag so you can't defend it.
Yeah,
I disagree with this 100%, and I will use everything at my disposal to stop this.
I'm gonna
my
sign
God.
prosperity on this one because I want the bag to be identified.
I want the
Hey.
bag
Get me.
to be identified.
Oh wait, hold on. It's a verbal, somatic, and okay, that's fine. I don't have to do that.
God,
So
I'm picking those. I should have kept the instead of the gloves of thievery, I should have just kept the goggles of object reading
That
so
would've been-
I could cast Identify myself.
Okay.
Like
Shino, are you gonna let magic wizard man over here cast Identify on your bag?
I'm going to hold an action that if he casts Identify, I will cast Silence, and he doesn't cast Identify anymore.
yeah, figures the evil one wants us to get devoured by Shino's
I
bag.
was gonna say, how do we know you two aren't under
Evil.
Strahd's spell? Maybe this is a bag of Strahd's will,
I just,
and maybe you two.
Wait,
are
that's
under
a cool
spell.
magic item. I need to write that down.
I just respect people's wish to keep secrets.
I mean, we're trying to
Not
stop
harming
Strahd.
anybody.
Yes, but
And
you
this
also
bag just tried to
have
harm us.
no remorse when it comes to killing anyone from what
Yeah.
I've seen.
This bag just tried to get me. We need to
You
figure out
also
what it
didn't
is.
ask if you can get in. You just kind of went in.
Okay, that's valid. No, I could have been.
So how could it kill you if it didn't hurt you?
It could have pulled me in. I don't know what it is.
Right, but I'm seeing a lack of evidence here.
That's why if we cast Identify, we'll
Hey.
have evidence of what it is.
Believe victims. You don't need evidence. If a victim is telling you something happened, then it happened.
What's the worst that's going to happen with Identify? We'll know what it is.
I just don't think it needs to be happening.
Maybe we'll learn something good about it. Maybe you'll learn there's cool stuff about it. You don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's
Yeah, it's a bag that holds a bunch of stuff. It's awesome.
It's pretty awesome.
We could learn what it is. Let our wonderful shiny wizard friend cast Identify on it.
What do I get?
I am
What do you
going
want?
to, while these two are talking, I am going to sleight of hand flip the bag inside out.
If it's on someone, that's going to be a pretty difficult sleight of hand. That's going to be like a really, really, really difficult sleight of hand.
That's fine.
Especially when we're all talking to each other.
In front, yeah. It's like trying to stealth when there's nothing to stealth behind.
It's worth a shot.
I'm going to give it a shot. I'm just going to do it quick, like a really quick, like just snatch this.
Okay. I mean, you can roll. I ain't going to stop you from rolling it.
You know what do you want? What do you want to let this
24.
bed? That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Well, usually spells like that cost a lot of money, and usually you have to pay for something like that.
Well, we did just restore the winery with a big old wine plant seed.
It's a
Pine
first
cone.
level spell. I've never heard of anyone charging more than like 25 gold pieces.
You
for a
realize
hat.
what you need for Identify, right?
It is. There are
A
components. but
pearl worth at least 100 gold.
And an owl feather. Which we don't have any owl
We have
feathers, but-
way more than that. It's fine.
But this
We
is
have,
something
like,
you two
1,000
want.
times that.
So what are you going to give me to get this identified?
what do you want? I got
don't know.
weapons. I got holy water. Do you want holy? I got a deck of illusions.
I don't use weapons. I can make my own holy water.
Deck of illusions. That's a distraction thing.
What
can-
happened when I turned the bag inside out?
I didn't say that you did yet.
I want... Hold on one second.
This is spicy.
Give me 1 second. 25,000 gold pieces.
What?
Oddly specific. And right as you say that, Prosperity runs over and grabs the bag and flips it inside out. And all of your stuff that is in the bag comes flying out onto the ground.
Can I?
But nothing
No.
else. Just all of the stuff that Shino you know is in your bag comes flying out. A black book and another alchemy book. Actually, another book. Actually, you have a surprising amount of
Lot of
books
books.
in here.
I
A black
got
cloth,
books.
block and tackle, a bottle of black druid goo, some more glass bottles that probably shatter on the floor when they come flying out. Your components pouch, which
Why
you do
would
have marked in your
components
bag.
pouch be in the bag?
For easy carrying.
You also get a crowbar comes flying out, a hammer and chisel that is dull, a headless doll, a water flask, the icon of Ravenloft, a bottle of ink that shatters on the ground, spilling ink everywhere. An ink
can
pen
give
comes
you
flying out and lands onto the ink.
I can give you ink. I'll repair it.
A small
I
knife, a
have
mortar and
ink,
pestle.
too. You can have my ink.
50 feet of rope comes just unraveled out, just...
You're just reading.
Yes,
Shino's
I
inventory.
am. I'm reading everything that's in Shino's inventory marked as bag. A handful of scrolls, a human skull, 2 toys, 1 toy soldier, 1 toy dinosaur, another more unique looking book.
That we took from Strahd's castle.
I have a
And
question after this.
I believe that is everything that comes
All right.
flying out and shattered.
Sorry about that, Shino. I start gathering everything up, grab all the books, set them in a pile, like sort all of the stuff out. I'm just like, sorry
Okay.
about that. I just had to check. You
Oh.
don't seem to be in your right mind.
So, I know that a creature grabbed me, right?
You know also that unique looking book looked like this, just as a reminder.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But do I recognize that it was a hand of a creature that grabbed me?
You recognize that it felt like a hand wrapped around you, but that is all you know. You cannot say for certain that it was a creature
try
because
to
you could not
cast
see it.
Felt more like a cat's tongue.
No, it was just a full fingered gnarly hand. Could I cast scrying on what I recognize that hand to be in the bag? wording of the
I'm
spell
broken. I don't know what the answer to that is.
If it's no, that's okay.
No, read me scrying. Read me the
You can
description.
see and hear a
of scrying.
particular creature you choose is on the same plane of existence as you. The target must make a wisdom saving throw, which is modified by how well you know the target and the sort of physical connection you have to it. If a target knows you're casting the spell, it can fail the saving throw voluntarily if it wants to be observed. On a successful save, the target isn't effective. On a failed save, the spell creates an invisible sensor within 10 feet of the target.
All right.
It
No,
also
I've
says
heard
you can
everything.
choose
I've
a
heard all I need to know.
Okay. It says you can choose a location as well.
So you try. And as you
Okay,
are trying to cast scrying, and yes,
I'll expend a slot.
you are going to mark off your scrying
did.
uses.
I did. I put one left.
When you
I'm
try,
gonna
you
cast
just
it.
get darkness.
Okay.
Because you realize that whatever, if anything, it was that grabbed you is not on the same plane of existence as you are.
But do I realize it is something?
You know, because you don't get anything
Okay.
besides whatever it was, whatever you were trying to scry upon is not
That's
in
too
the
far.
same plane as you.
Okay.
Gino, I was saying is I'm still setting everything into proper piles and everything. Your bag is cursed. It needs to be identified.
Well,
I've been saying this since like the first night that I slept with you.
I
Not
had
just you. but,
Phrasing.
Like,
I had the
Phrasing
bag.
for one.
I
And-
held on to the bag, and I was okay. Maybe
Bag is fine.
Bag is fine.
not
the
fine.
bag is connected to another demi-plane somewhere, probably.
Connected
That's
to
how
something.
these types of things happen.
I
It's
don't
not
care
just-
where it's connected to. It has helped us throughout all of Barovia now.
Wait,
It's
And it-
helpful.
wasn't there money in your bag? I don't see any money here.
Oh, yeah, all the money comes flying out too.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I was gonna.
I forgot
to
that
be
that
fair,
is where you were storing the
we-
money.
We never specify where we're holding our money.
That's true, you didn't.
With the money in Strahd's castle that I found, I specifically put it into your bag.
Yeah, you did say that actually back in Strahd's castle. Okay, so 11,100 gold pieces come flying out, 2,350 electrum, 5,200 silver, and 8,000 copper pieces come
So we just
flying
Scrooge
out.
McDuck. This
Yeah, you
one.
screwed. Yeah,
Oh,
you just.
You know how you said you needed 10,000 gold pieces? Technically, I found this money, so it was mine. And
She
I'm gonna
said
put it back in your
25,000.
bag.
She
25,000
said 25,000.
Why do you need 25,000 gold?
to bring my sister back to life.
Specific.
Why would it cost that much?
That's what true resurrection would cost at the 9th level.
Just get stronger.
But you still need the diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the diamond only costs 1,000 gold for true resurrection.
You need a diamond worth 25,000 gold pieces.
Oh, really?
Yeah, revivifies is only like 1,000. Revivifies material. component.
300.
Yeah, is
Yeah.
cheaper. Each like level of
that
it.
is 1,000 then.
Yeah, you need sprinkle of holy water and diamonds worth at least 25,000 GP.
Interesting. I mean, fair, true. Wait, how long has your sister been dead?
She has been dead for, I have it written down.
I mean,
I thought I did.
Two
The spell-
resurrections adds up to 200 years.
200 years. I don't
How
think
old am I?
Asmar will live past that.
21. She's been dead for 6 years.
Yeah, well, that could bring her back.
Easily. You can bring back resurrection.
Make sure Shino gets the teddy bear back too. Don't. The teddy bear is precious.
That
Nope,
was
that's
not in the bag.
That's not in the bag.
Oh, never mind. Never mind then. Wait, where's it at? That's in the bag.
I start putting the stuff back in Shino's bag after flipping it back the right way.
Why don't you put the teddy bear in the bag?
Because obviously I can't trust you guys.
Excuse me? Please don't.
I don't trust your bag.
What?
I trust you, but not your bag.
Well, you've just proven to me you're willing to go through my stuff by force.
Yes, that was very rude.
When it comes to the well-being of the party, items don't matter.
But my sister's soul does.
It does. That's the teddy bear.
That's fine. I don't want your sister's soul.
My sister's soul is in the teddy bear.
That's fine. I don't.
And you guys have proven to me that I can't trust you.
I mean, I can always put it in another trinket, or something happens to it.
Well, honestly,
You touch her and I'll kill you faster than you can blink.
I'm not gonna touch it. It's something were to happen to it, and I'm not gonna touch it.
honestly, the only member of this party that I think
Spicy.
I've formed any trust with at all is Nursilla.
This is fun. We haven't had this party dynamic before.
Just for the record, the wizard, he
yeah,
is he is just standing there stunned, just like
I am going to wall of force off both Nursilla and
That's valid.
Prosperity.
That's valid. It's getting tense. Let's cool off.
I'm going to use 5 charges to wall of force. And anything less than a disintegration ray, you cannot get through.
I don't plan to.
all right, all right, all right.
I'll be
Cast it.
forced away.
There you go. And it doesn't cost anything but concentration on me.
And we've never done this
So-
infighting before. This is fun.
An invisible wall of force springs into existence at a point you choose within range. I could do this for up to 10 minutes. And then it's got a whole bunch of walls that I can form.
Yeah, up
Nothing
to,
good
so you
physically
can
pass
form
through the wall.
less.
Mhm.
But all right, and you know what happens though when you cast that, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit, it just keeps going.
Wait, wild magic. Oh, that was the wild
that's
magic.
That's what he's saying. No, it just happened. Please
No,
don't kill me a third time. That's all I ask.
All
What's
right,
gonna happen?
okay, all right. I guess I'll be nice to you, but it doesn't matter because we countered you as having long rested. But I guess technically you wouldn't have by now. You regain 2d10 HP.
Oh,
I even tried to.
That
So
was
here's the
boring.
thing. I even hit the button to re-roll it again because I was like, "That's lame. I wanted something fun to happen," and it rolled the same one a second time. So I went, "All right, I guess
That's
it's meant to
funny.
be."
that's fate.
All right, so nothing happens from that wild magic.
Sad.
That's lame. I'm actually going to refund those points. I'm not going to let him have spent those points on that because that was
For nothing.
yeah.
We'll do another one next spell.
I could afford so many wild magic surges right now.
That's against the rules.
Oh yeah, same.
I know,
All right,
Beth. You tried last session to give someone
did.
advantage.
I did. Well, I was also reminding people because the bot didn't want to work. I was like, do this, do it.
Oh, good call, bot. I forgot.
I'm gonna step out. Can I get? I'm assuming I can still get to the door. I'm just gonna try to step outside.
You were inside a 4 walls of force.
Oh, we're
I
inside.
was gonna say,
I
yeah,
thought
you're
you
in
were
it. So
inside of it.
can you see
I
the walls,
created-
or aren't they invisible?
It says
I was.
yeah, an invisible wall of force. So I put
Oh.
a box around both of you that you can't see.
I thought you were
Okay,
inside it. My bad.
so yeah, so you go to turn around and walk to the door because you see the door. You turn around and go, boom, right into the wall.
All right, we're all going to just breathe and move on.
Is this the third session of therapy sessions with James Alabaster? Now, formerly James Alabaster, now Ergo Starsong.
You do know that no harm was going to come to anyone, right? We were just
Right.
talking.
But now nobody can do anything, so nothing can happen.
It wasn't going to anyways. This just proves more that you don't trust either of us.
You just dumped Tina's bag out of against her will on the floor.
That's
And I don't
because
think that's
there's
cool.
obviously something up with that bag. I've seen things happen. Well,
That's an assumption.
Yeah, I mean, we just
No,
saw
it's
something
not.
happen, and we heard
we
Brom
just
go
saw
crazy about
something
it.
happen. All
I
of us
didn't
just
see
saw
anything
that.
happen.
You did. I will say you did. This is the first one. This is the first incident that everyone has witnessed.
I didn't see anything happen.
All right, Ergos is just trolling.
Yeah, Aragos obviously.
You gave me a personality trait where I don't take no as an answer.
Oh no. I forgot that was the flaw thing that came with one of your things, huh?
It is.
That is very problematic.
I just realized that you updated your appearance description. It says Joey Beatty
funny.
in lion form.
It does.
All right. All right. All right. All right. Can you let down? I'm just gonna
It's
bang
all-
on the wall. Can you let this down?
It's only 10 minutes.
Or you could just release it at any time you want.
I was gonna
I
say you
could.
just spell
I
it.
certainly could, but it's only 10 minutes.
I'm just gonna bang on it for 10 minutes straight.
I'm not. I'm just gonna be there like, look. We're trying to make sure that none of us are hurt when we don't when we're just living, when we're not
I'm-
even in a fight.
I'm
This
just gonna
just happened.
I'm just gonna assume Shino's cursed.
You did some emotional damage there to Shino, and I think that's hurting her. So
I took some emotional damage when the bag tried to get me.
Legit.
it gives you the right to search the other people's stuff without asking.
Yeah.
I
When
was
the bag-
emptying the bag to make sure there was nothing inside of it. Yes, I think
Yeah.
that was warranted. I
This is-
don't
do
think
not
that
think
you
that's
talking down
okay.
to me about this is helping anything.
This is gonna be a circle conversation. I'm assuming the bag is cursed. Shino's charmed. Gonna move on. We're gonna drop it. I'm gonna just stay away from the bag. If Shino wants to get eaten from it, that's fine.
Fair enough. All of this being said, Shino, I do appreciate all the help that you give during battle, and this has nothing to do with that. This is for outside of battle. I want to make sure that none of us are going to be harmed by something we don't understand, which is why I want that bag identified, because obviously we don't understand it.
I understand it perfectly. It fits all my stuff.
Yes, but there are many aspects that you are brushing over and ignoring for no reason other than
The bag
you
is
don't want
telling
to
you,
believe it.
it's
I
cursed.
think it's in your fucking brain.
it's cursed.
That was the one.
It was valid.
One again.
It just came out because
It's valid at this
in
point.
character I'm mad, but in person I'm having fun right now.
Oh no, this is fun. This is super fun because we never do this.
Huh? Who knew? All it took to make the party want to kill each other and divide in half was a bag. All it took was a bag. Of this whole fight over bag space.
The bag's a monster. Maybe she knows charm. Maybe she's just a monster too. Who knows? I don't care. If she wants to die, that's her problem.
I don't think Shino's a monster.
I've been fine.
I think
Shino's fine.
you're fine enough. You are willfully ignorant, which is difficult to deal with, but fine other than that. You are choosing to be ignorant over something that we could easily have fixed with no issue whatsoever. But, if you want to remain ignorant, then feel free, I guess.
Well, if I ever think there is a time and a place for it to be identified, I can do it myself.
Or ask me.
Then why haven't you?
Because I have no need or want to.
I'd say that
She's
this
charmed.
conversation right now
Is running around in
necessitates a
circles.
need.
It is right.
This is a need. Your party is telling you that this needs to be identified, and if you cared about your party, you would listen to them.
Have any of you died and stayed dead?
Okay, I'm glad you added that
Your
clarification.
Your contributions in battle have nothing to do with this situation.
Have any of you died and stayed dead?
No. I have
So,
We're still
am I
in-
not
we're still-
identifying the bag?
not. Please.
No.
I don't think so at this point. We're still in the dome or the wall of force, right?
Has it been 10 minutes, team?
Almost.
Has it been 10 minutes? Hold on.
At this point- Gonna misty step out of the dome.
It goes into the ethereal plane.
You can't. It really?
Yeah,
Wait.
Wall of Force is actually a pretty high level spell.
Dang.
Yeah, it is. Keep in
nothing
mind,
below
hey Beth,
fifth level
keep in
can
mind,
get through it.
Wall of Force was how you had partially stopped a Sararak.
You're right. I forgot.
Although,
yeah, you're right.
I think
Misty, says you
Misty Step
teleport.
might
It's very
because it
vague.
says teleport. It doesn't say through the ethereal plane.
It's very vague.
It just says briefly surround yourself by silvery mist. You teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see.
Nothing can physically pass through the wall. It is immune to all damage. Can't be dispelled by magic.
And that's my point,
Yeah,
though,
that-
is that teleport's
not
implication is that
physically
you
passing
disappear
through.
from one location and then rematerialize at the other.
Mhm.
It's
I don't
not gaseous form where you float through it.
I don't know. I'm just done. I'm not heading towards him. I'm just heading towards the door to leave.
It's been 10 minutes.
Yeah, sure. It's been 10 minutes.
Well, it's gone.
I turn and walk out of the house as well with Nersilla.
Okay.
I follow Nersilla.
All right. As you both walk out the front door, you watch as a single bat quickly flies away from hovering outside of one of the windows nearby.
How far away? How far away?
Well, he's far enough now that you couldn't shoot it before
Well,
you
I
asked.
was thinking immediately, if I saw a bat start to take off, I'm going to activate my fighting thing and literally jump 120 feet to grab it out of the air.
You could try.
I do.
Okay. Okay. We'll do an
Acrobat?
yeah, we'll do an acrobatics roll.
25.
That's pretty good.
You have the bat do opposed.
using the bat statistics.
The bat stats, as he would.
The bat stats. The bats. Okay. All right. Jesus Christ.
So I feel.
Yeah, right.
This is fun though.
Yeah.
All right.
Do they catch the bat?
Yeah, so you jump up, and as it turns out, you grab onto the bat, right? So you jump up and you grab onto it, and it just dissolves into nothingness. It was just an illusion.
Was it an illusion or was it like mist?
No, it didn't dissolve into mist. It's specifically just like you
Okay.
grabbed onto it and it was not there as soon as you touched it.
Interesting.
Meanwhile, I'm
I
helping
jumped
put
back
everything back
down
in his bag.
from the building.
Okay.
Marcilla.
Yes.
What the fuck is going on? Oh, what is going on?
It's okay. I don't know. It's probably magic. I'm going to just live. We're here to destroy Strahd. I like Sheena.
I think Sheena is great outside of pretty much just specifically this one thing. It's
Gonna
just this one thing. Sheena
Bag is magic.
great outside of this one thing. This one issue.
Oh, real quick. I'm going to shout through the door that there was a magic illusion bat out here that was spying on us.
All right. So what do you two do with that knowledge?
I assume I'm still picking up the pieces of gold. That's going to take us about a long time to get inside that
Yeah,
bag.
it's going to take you like at least an hour to pick up all of that.
All right,
I
that's what
mean,
I'm
I
doing.
had started gathering it and putting it in piles before you all have forced me away from all of it. Even though I hadn't done anything else aggressive, it would have been done in that 10 minutes.
It is what it is.
Sorry.
Stuff happened.
You know, it could have been avoided if you didn't have the bag up, but here we are.
Yeah.
I'm going to close the door now.
All right. And
Yeah.
the door swings.
Spy bat. All you need to
Shut.
know. Just gonna sit down in the mud, lean against the building.
All right.
I'm gonna sit too. In a tree.
Okay. A normal tree.
A normal tree. Yeah.
You know what you're-
Hopefully a normal tree.
Probably not a normal tree.
I'm just gonna go climb a tree and be by myself for a while. Maybe
Yep.
curl into a ball, accidentally fall asleep in a ray of sunlight.
There aren't many of those in Barovia, but you being a feline managed to find the only one.
They're gonna find one.
Yeah.
Cats have a sixth sense about finding
Sunlight.
sunlight.
Yeah.
All right. And since it has been about an hour 20, we will use this time for our break. So we will be back very, very shortly. We will see you soon. Hello! We have returned. The music is too loud. Let me fix. That's not the music. That one is the music. Hello. Hello. We've returned.
Hello.
Hello.
After such spicy drama, we have returned to you. So what is everyone doing now?
Well,
You just had your fight?
I'm assuming they picked up everything now, by now.
Yeah, I will say, despite the fact that I had given you a long rest mechanically, you technically probably haven't had one yet because you got back, gave him the gem, and then got in a fight.
I only have 1 HP. Oh, did you heal me? Did you heal me, Shino? I can't remember.
I did heal you just in case something happened.
I couldn't remember how much it was, but
I don't remember how much I had.
Shino is standing over all of her stuff spilled on the floor, contemplating if she wants it all back.
do you?
Just contemplating.
If you want your stuff back, I'll help you put it in the bag. I got big, meaty paws.
Big, meaty. Uh-oh, Crimson disconnected.
Uh-oh, Crimson disconnected. I was wondering why
I
the
knew
camera
something was
froze.
up. I knew the camera froze, but I'd hoped that it was just a camera.
That
Yeah.
is a thinky face.
All right. Hello, Cybernation. How are you? Actually, let me do this. Let me get this done. So yeah. So what do you do? What are you doing? Just standing over the remains of your bag?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to put it all back in. It wasn't good enough for them. For me to carry it, why should I bring it with us?
Ooh.
We also forgot it was there. I mean, there happened stuff in that bag I had no idea was there, so.
Oop.
Or more like all
The
of it.
cameras are going to get screwed up for a second.
All right. Well, they're all in the wrong order, but we can see everyone again.
Okay.
Wrong
Well-
order, baby.
Well, until she gets
my.
back.
Do we
Hopefully,
have to play who this says we are?
She's back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Well, her picture's back. I don't know if she's fully.
Yeah, my stuff froze up for a second there. That's my bad. I just did a hard reboot because my screen froze when I tried to open up a different page on my web browser for some reason.
It said no.
All right.
Yeah, it just said
Nah, I don't want to feel like living anymore.
They were contemplating about. I mean, we're still outside, but they were contemplating what they want to do with all the stuff that's still scattered along the ground because they got it all gathered up. They're starting to put stuff back in, sort of picky and choosy.
All right. So we're going to, I guess the next thing we have to do is there anything else we have to do? I should say.
Those all in one giant pile, right?
Yeah.
I guess I could. Ooh. No. We can't do that. Never mind. I was going to say we could dimension door the stuff pile into the bag, but
No. As a DM, I'm gonna stop you. I'm gonna stop you before you do that.
Create a black hole and then implode, whatever.
I don't remember much for that class. Extra dimensional spaces.
So what? I'm still sitting outside in the mud. I'm just resigned to being in peace.
Yes.
Shino has a devilish snicker to her face.
What's Shino gonna do?
Shino's really debating on what to do. Because life is pointless.
Oh, that's right. You took that flaw.
And if it wasn't good enough for them, then obviously it's not good enough for me.
Can I
Hold
check?
on. Why did I forget what you? Oh.
What are you
A
debating?
gift.
Oh.
What are you debating? Oh no! Wait, I don't.
Okay.
Stupid icon thing.
So I'm going to grab the icon of Ravenloft.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to cast Create Bonfire on the pile of stuff.
Before Shino does that, could I react?
You can if you roll a high enough dexterity. Or sleight of hand. I'll let you pick straight dexterity or sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand's actually higher, so I guess we'll go with that.
Okay, but first I want to clarify something. What happens if you? I will make Shino also roll, so it's an opposed one. But what happens if you burn a spell scroll? Do they just burn?
I would assume yes.
Magical. Are they magical? I guess they're
They are magical, though.
The magical
burn.
But they can be destroyed.
Maybe.
Because all it is writing on a piece of paper. And if
Right,
you fail to read it, it just fizzles out and goes away.
Mm-hmm. It's not like it contains the whole spell inside of it, because otherwise not everybody could use it.
Are they considered a
From
magic
what
item
I'm
or just a
seeing
spell
here,
scroll?
It is up to the DM mostly is what I'm seeing, but a lot of people rule that they can be burned. Some people rule they can't.
Yeah,
Alright.
some people argue they have magic item resilience depending on how high the level it is. Because if it's like magic ink or something, and what type of spell it is.
Okay.
That's what I'm seeing on.
Just to
the
clarify, I want a dexterity roll from you still, but the only thing you take is the icon of Ravenloft.
Out of the stuff that's on the floor, yes.
Okay.
So dex check.
Any magical.
Yes.
Yeah, any magical thing wouldn't burn.
Well, there wasn't anything besides spell scrolls, which I guess probably would. Even your component pouch?
Even the component pouch.
Okay.
Dang. All right.
All right. Okay.
And we don't know this because we're out.
And all the money.
How hot is a bonfire, though?
Yeah, bonfire wouldn't melt.
So my bonfire does 2d8 plus 5 fire magic damage over a minute.
Do you think the wizard's gonna take kindly to you starting a fire in his house?
It doesn't spread.
Yeah, that is the thing with Create Bonfire is it is confined to that spot. It does specifically call it doesn't spread.
Is a small bonfire big enough to light all that money or melt all that money? Because you have a lot of money.
I doubt it.
The 5-foot space.
Huh. All these logistics I never thought to think about.
Stop!
So
That's
it's more like this.
Magical books that have enchantments on them could be burned either.
Yeah, I don't know
So
if
it's magic damage. It does 2d8 plus 5 fire damage. This spell in 6 seconds could incinerate a commoner.
Yeah.
That's pretty hot. I mean, literally, right?
That's why I was laughing. Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, yeah, so you take the icon of Ravenloft, You put that back. I'm assuming you put that back in the bag.
Yes.
Okay. And then you create a bonfire, and everything else that was listed under your bag goes up in magical flame.
Shino,
I'll
Can
go
you click-
ahead and delete that so you don't have to.
Oh, okay. I was going to go through and do it. I wanted the
I can do it for
pleasure
you.
of deleting it all.
Oh, I mean, if you want the pleasure, go right ahead.
All right. Can you, especially since you'll probably keep talking, can you click the create bonfire button so we get a sound? If there is one for create bonfire, I don't remember.
Do I have to roll damage for it?
You might.
I usually just click the star.
It only works
Yeah.
on some spells. If the spell has damage, it
Click
has to be damage.
There we go.
And a small bonfire erupts, incinerating everything except for the icon of Ravenloft. Which also, I do want to clarify, the icon of Ravenloft, even if you had left it in the pile, would not have burnt.
I also want to say in the bonfire spell, it ignites flammable objects in its area that are not being worn or carried.
Oh, so it does spread.
In the area.
Okay.
So only in that area.
So anything in the 5-foot square.
Yes.
Little burn mark on the floor.
Is the wizard okay with it?
Doubtful.
I mean, since it doesn't spread outside of that 5 foot, he doesn't care too much. He could just cast mending
Light
5
alarm.
times.
Yes, I guess. That's
Or
true.
prestidigitation to clean it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He just slowly walks away. Now, I want to clarify what was in the bag and what's not, because you did have some stuff listed as not in the bag.
Correct. So anything that said bag was in the bag.
Okay. What about this book? Because you do not have...
That was in the bag.
It does not have bag listed on it. And
Oh,
it
does it
has
not?
No.
Which one is that?
It's just called Tome.
Oh, I guess it
believe
wasn't.
that is
I didn't put
the
that
Tome
somewhere.
of Strahd, that if you attune to it, you get +1 to all saving throws when fighting against Strahd.
Wrong. It's not attunable.
Oh.
It's just a book. I just wanted to clarify if that book was...
I would assume yes.
Okay.
We don't
All
know,
right.
We're sitting outside.
Then it will go up in flames too. You'll lose whatever knowledge may have been stored within.
How's Aragos reacting to that?
Well, I tried to. I didn't. So.
Yeah, so you jumped to go and reach for it, and then the bonfire, boom, erupted, and you backed off because you did not.
It was more like I was trying to pat Shino's hand down before it
Okay.
happens. But I didn't want to get singed, so I rolled out of the way.
You don't have anything to say? Oh, sorry.
You're okay.
I don't know what's going on in your brain, but whatever it is, it's not meaningless.
Well, these eyes have given me many avenues in life that I can see down.
Yes. Sometimes, with such a broad spectrum, you're missing what's in front of you.
You might be right. But sometimes it's about sending a message.
I agree. And Naragos is going to hold out his hand in a fist bump.
Shino has never seen that, so she's going to put her hand over it.
Oh no.
Oh
no.
We'll work on that. And I suppose that makes a commotion. So
I'm just gonna sit out here. I'm not gonna react to anything I hear inside.
I doubt that I hear it because I'm like
You're up in a
30 to
tree, aren't
60
you?
feet away from the house and up in a tree because I don't imagine there are trees within like 40 feet of the house.
Yeah, the whole area around the house have been cleared out to make way for the vineyard.
Vineyard.
Yeah, so I probably walked like 100 feet away and climbed a tree. So
Yeah.
there's no way I would have heard anything.
Yep.
well, up to more things, Sashino.
I think sleep is what we should be up to.
Oh yes, I did have a rather nasty run-in with an axe.
More of it ran into you, but
All right. I'll let you all take a rest. And I'll even be extra generous since you are so close. And I will just let you level up. Probably for the final time this show.
Ooh.
a
But
spicy level 10.
it is. It is the spicy, spicy level 10. Halfway to... halfway through. Anyway.
What
But...
was the but?
Oh, yeah. Everyone that's not Shino needs to remove their headphones while they do their level up.
Ooh.
You just broke my brain. Sorry.
What's up?
So, you sleep, right? You go to sleep?
Yes.
Okay. All right, while you sleep, you have a dream. Okay?
Okay.
You
I'm
find
dreaming.
yourself in a completely dark room with, as far as you can see, nothing around except a thick layer of fog covering the floor.
So if I have control over my body, I will just try to wander the fog.
Okay. And you wander the fog for what seems like hours, even, as you wander through this fog-filled void. Until eventually you hear a voice from behind you. Good evening, Shino.
Strahd?
Yes.
Should I turn around and face you? I don't know how this works.
Well, it's more effective if you do.
Okay, I'll turn around.
Okay, as you turn around, you can see that now sitting in this fog-filled void is a single chair. And sitting on that chair is Count Strahd von Zarovich, with a glass of what appears to be red wine.
So either I'm
Hi.
having a weird nightmare, or you're trying to contact me, I'm guessing.
Indeed. I overheard your little spat with your friends.
And
I also overheard something else. Something about your sister. Something about your sister in the doll. And he points right at the teddy bear.
You touch it, I will kill you.
Oh, don't worry. I don't have any desire for your sister's soul or to bring any harm to her. I actually was going to offer you a deal. You see, I'm a very accomplished spellcaster, and I heard that you were seeking the funds to resurrect her.
I am.
How greatly do you want that?
I will sacrifice anything to bring my sister back. The way that she
Excellent.
was.
Of course. True resurrection, or reincarnation. Reincarnation? Resurrection. Which is the one that... Resurrection. The one that leaves her the same. Yes, of course. I can make that happen for you, Shino. I won't even charge you the 25,000 gold that any normal wizard would charge you.
Well, so you see, I have a pact with the celestial being about this as well.
And has he helped you?
He made it so my sister's soul couldn't be taken away by anything.
And has that helped you bring her back?
It's put my mind at ease knowing that she's safe. And that I'm the one protecting her.
Indeed. Well. And within the blink of an eye, he is standing to the side of you. The opposite side of the doll specifically.
Smart man.
He is. All I need is for when the time comes, you to betray your friends. Most of them don't even seem to care about your opinion on things anyway. You see, it was a very big violation of your trust to open your bag without asking and insist on having it identified when you did not wish it. Don't you agree?
I do.
That's all I ask. When the time comes, and you'll know when. Betray your friends, let me triumph in the end, and you and your sister can walk out the front gates of Barovia as if none of this ever happened.
Back to the world where we came from?
Of course.
You'll have my answer when the time comes.
I hope you'll make the right choice.
Let's hope I do too.
I would very much hope you will. And then Strahd vaporizes and turns into the same fog that you are walking through. And you are still standing here in a fog-filled void.
If there was a camera that would zoom in on my face, you'd probably see a shit-eating grin.
Okay. And then eventually, after many hours of you standing or wandering this fog-filled void, you wake up back in the vineyard.
Should I level up now?
Yes, you can level up.
Okay.
So once
That was
again,
a while.
if you haven't, everyone can go to level 10. Looks like you did, though.
I took
Good.
the gunner feat.
Prosperity is frozen.
Again?
Scary.
Dang.
Prosperity's
Oh, I'm
back. Hey, come back.
Welcome back.
I just took a nap outside in the rain.
Me too. Also, I did just pull up the website that has all of the info on it again, for like characters and stuff. And I do think that Fantasy Grounds has me rolling D6s for my psionic dice still when they should be D8s as of 5th level.
We might have to go in and change that price. Sometimes you have to, some of the cantrips, I know you have to manually update still.
Yeah.
So,
So which one? Psionic Strike should now be D8.
Yeah, all of my psionic energy dice should be D8s, and they should have been the entire time.
Okay.
Whoops.
Let me.
What am I missing here?
I know some of the cantrips you have to
Check.
go in manually to change it.
Yeah.
Attack is plus 12. This is a 10.
I was debating on multi-classing, but just go rogue all the way.
Okay, so it is just twice proficiency bonus. I should also have 2 more uses as of 9th level, because it should be twice your
Oh, yes.
proficiency bonus, and 9th level brings it to 4.
Okay, so which one should we have specifically? Psionic Strike? I think that's the only one that I have with actual.
Yeah, that's the
uses
only
marked.
one that needs
Okay.
damage dice.
So it's currently at 6. What is it's supposed to be at 8?
It's supposed to be at 8 because it's
Okay.
twice your proficiency bonus.
There you go.
Yep.
Awesome. Amazing.
There you go.
Incredible.
More
you.
damage. My proficiency is supposed to be higher. I feel like it's supposed to be higher. Oh no, it's plus 4. Okay, never mind. I took the gunner feat, so I don't get disadvantage now if I want to use my pistol or musket.
All right. Give me 2 seconds to.
Musket.
Well, that way I can, because I can still get sneak attack with it, because sneak attack works with ranged weapons. So, I can get sneak attack on a gun.
Can you give us an exact detail of how you're going to reload that musket and how long
Okay,
it's going
I'm
to
back.
take you?
Probably. Well, with the gunner feat, it says you don't take the reload penalty.
Yeah.
Insta
I know, but it's supposed to
reload.
be content while we're filling the void.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
Blow over that.
Well, I am. I'm saying that according to gunner feat, you don't have to.
Technically,
Load
though,
it.
I think in real life, the passage was like 25 seconds is what they would do.
Oh yeah, no, they're muskets are like huge and bulky and annoying. Oh, I forgot to increase my dex score too. Whoopsie. There we go.
All right. So you've all leveled up.
Yeah.
I have so many spells.
I debated on taking a feat that gave me spells.
And now what? Oh my god,
Oh,
you do have
see
so many
the-
spells.
the
Jesus.
wizard?
I'm just waiting outside till they walk out. I'm not going to go back in.
I'm going to climb down the tree and walk back up to the house now.
Okay.
And when I
Right.
see that Nursilla's still out there, I'm just gonna sit down next to her and just be like, okay, we have to keep working together because we're the only ones capable of defeating the monarch that rules this land.
Apparently, the
There's
only one's
no
not
way around that.
not charmed by him.
Well, honestly, I think that most people aren't charmed by him. It's just most people are
Well, I mean,
subject to the world that they live in, the world they grew up with.
that's
They
true.
can't really fight against the systems that oppress them, and us not being from here makes us more free to act.
I meant more charmed by magic, in case of what's currently happening.
Ah, yeah. Well,
And Aragos has
honestly,
died like twice, so that might be.
it is very unfortunate. Yes. Honestly, I'm ready to go fight him so I can get out of this country and go home.
I say we stop when they come out. We'll discuss it too, but I say we at least drop by town and try to get some supplies, maybe some health potions, something to. He's gonna be. He seems like a tough guy.
Mm-hmm. He does, but I think that we can take him.
Oh yeah, got this. I'm not worried.
Assuming we can all, still work together.
We can. I think we can.
So what's going on inside right now?
Still leveling up. No, I am waking up. Since I did get a new ability at my level called Celestial Resilience.
Oh.
Different than my other one.
What's
This
that
one
do?
gives me Charisma modifier plus Warlock level of temporary HP after a short or long rest.
Ooh.
Okay.
So I am being bathed in celestial radiance as I'm waking up.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I'm going outside.
And just to clarify, you don't extend that to anyone else.
So I only can
Oh, let me see this.
if I see them at the end of the rest.
Okay. Well, you can probably see Ergos.
Yes, I am downstairs stretching.
So then Ergos gets half my Warlock level plus a Charisma modifier in temp HP.
So he gets your Warlock level in temp HP.
Yes.
I forgot to add one spell. That's sad.
Oh, more spells.
You don't want to see my cantrip list.
Do your staves regain charges? Anything that needs to regain charges?
Yeah, I already did that.
Okay.
I did that last session, so it's good there.
Okay. Wasn't sure.
We're gonna
Does
All right.
the Ring of the Ram regain charges, or is that like destroyed?
I think it. Let me double
It
check.
regains
I,
charges.
was gonna say,
at
I think it
dawn.
regains.
Okay, so do that nonsense.
All
It
right.
did with the long rest.
Cool.
Now we have some nonsense spells. Like polymorph. That should be fun.
Oh, oh, hell yeah. Please turn Strahd into a little sheep.
I could turn him into like a anything. If he fails DC, that is.
And then
Centipede.
throw him off a cliff.
Won't do much though, because once you come back from once
Yeah.
you kill the thing when polymorph.
The damage.
Yeah, the damage stays, but you still.
If you throw them off a 1,000-foot cliff, all the leftover damage still applies to the original form.
True.
That's true.
Is 36d6 enough to kill Strahd? I don't think so, actually.
I don't know.
36d6.
Depends on how it rolls, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you roll sixes, maybe, but I doubt it roll six.
Average dice roll would be 7 times 16, which would be 30. Carry through, that would be,
That's a lot of
math.
math.
107?
That's not enough to kill him.
Yeah, no. Almost. If we damage him a little bit first, maybe.
Yeah. Just throw him off the top of his castle, like Gaston style from Beauty and the Beast.
All right.
Anyway, y'all walk outside. We're chilling in the mud.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, outside.
All right. What do you do when the two of them exit the building?
I'll stand up and brush the mud off my clothes. What's the plan now? What are we doing?
I don't know if our list has anything else left on it besides the one thing that takes forever to do.
What's the one thing that takes forever to do?
Destroy the man in charge.
Kill Strahd. The devil.
I'm ready to be free.
Yeah, I mean, we could just head that way. It's going to take a while to get there. By the time we get there, depending what we encounter, I say we stop in town. Stock up on anything
I'm ready
we can.
to.
I say we just get it over with.
Stock up with what?
I mean, I got gold on me. You can save whatever money you have for your sister, and I respect that. I got gold on me. I can use that.
Honestly, I'm not even worried about it. The gold that's in your bag, that's for the party fund, you can keep it. I just want my freedom.
There is no more in the party fund.
Well, that's your business anyways.
Well, if it wasn't good enough for you guys, why would it be good enough for me?
I got, how much? Where's my inventory? I got 329 gold pieces, 12 electrum, and 108 silver. That should be at least enough to buy a potion or two for myself.
Where is the music? The silence is deafening.
I'm
I know. That's why I'm leaving it in silence.
I'm just saying, I'm done. Once we are free of this land, I'm done. I'm going back to the Feywild.
A lot better than this place. Never been.
I mean, assuming I can find someone who can get me there. But I'm ready to go home. What you did with your things, fine. I'm not here to be a comfort anymore. I thought that we could be friends, but if you don't trust us enough to get something identified when it needs to be identified, then I just hope we can work together long enough to kill Strahd. That's all I want at this point.
Well, let's hope we can.
You're
Mike.
powerful, and I like you. I just think that your judgment is clouded in this aspect. I hope that...
Oh, continue. You're good.
I hope that we can still support each other on the battlefield. Outside of that, I just want to be out of this godforsaken country.
There'll be support. Don't worry.
We got this. I know you before we got here, Shino. Ergo seems cool. You seem cool, Prosperity. We got this. We'll kill Strahd. However, I got one stakes. Like we got stuff. We
I
can
do
do
want to
it.
mention you do have a good friend who is a famed vampire hunter. You could ask
We got Rictavio.
at least for assistance in planning your attack.
Yeah. As God just reminded us, we got Rictavio who does this.
I may also be able to turn you into a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
What?
What?
Nothing.
Wait, you know what a T-Rex is? You've seen them?
I was just laughing. I was looking at all the effects for polymorph.
You've been where you've been to Cholt too?
It was in one of our classes, history classes of Cholt.
Okay, I was gonna say I can draw one for you if you need to know what it looks like, but I'm not good at drawing, keep in mind. But I'll try.
Turn one of you into it.
You know what bothers me? I'm going to share this. The art that's being used for a T-Rex is clearly not a T-Rex.
No, that's an aloe, 100%.
Yeah, that's an
Yeah.
aloe.
Yeah. Well, we're all ARC nerds. Hello. Hi.
It's got 3 claws and it's got the eyeball, the
crest.
eyeball ridge horn crest thing.
Yeah, that's an Alistar.
And its arms are a little too long to be a T-Rex.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, I have a 25 strength. Oh my god.
I fiddled with my
So do
new
I.
weapons, so That's right,
You
you're
are as strong as a
dinosaur.
Tyrannosaurus.
But they have like 136 HP. That's kind of cool.
That's pretty cool. I only have 84 right now.
I will say this, Shino. I'm sorry I reached into your bag without permission. That was a little uncalled for, but I don't like what's in there, so I will never be doing that again. But if that thing kills you,
I've been fine so
warned you.
far.
so far, could just be using you. But
At this point, by the
I'm gonna
way,
drop
the
it.
rain picks up much harder than it was before.
all right, let's just go. Let's just go.
Want to send a message to the vampire hunter?
Oh yeah, you can talk to him.
Yeah, I'll send him a message. I completely forgot that he dropped us off here and then went. For some reason, I thought he just waited here.
Oh, no.
Chilled out here.
No, he left because his plan was to stay on the move.
Oh, that's right. That's right. All right, so I will send Rictavio a message saying,
Time is nigh.
"Oh, I like that. I'll use that." I write in it what he just said.
So what was the message, James?
The
There it
time
goes.
is nigh. B-Day is upon us.
You just get a message back. Where do we meet?
Map.
Well, depending on where you are, we're coming from the Wizards of Wine and we're heading up the road.
Did the wizard give you guys anything for getting the winery back up, by the way?
No.
Nope.
Okay,
Free bottle of wine.
that's fair. I'll take it.
That's fancy.
You know what?
Drink that.
2 free bottles of wine.
Oh, how about we all get drunk after we kill Strahd? That sounds like a good idea.
I am already halfway there. Let's go.
So you look over and Aragos is halfway through a bottle of wine.
Is it catnip wine?
Yeah, it's the catnip wine that they make.
The
for
catnip
cats.
infused one.
That's so
That's a real
weird.
All
thing.
the
Wine.
good stuff.
All right. So we walk at how many miles per day? Right?
8.
I'm
Boom.
trying.
So we meet him somewhere between here and Castle Ravenloft.
Anyway.
All right. Did you respond where?
No, I just said we're heading up from the Wizards of the Wine up the road.
Okay.
We're
Well,
heading
he-
north from the Wizards of the Wine.
Yeah. I go through Vlaki.
He responds with "Meet me at Argynvostholt."
That's kind of out of the way.
It's kind of like thematic.
Yeah, that's why not just Vlaki?
That is thematic.
That's why the bard gets it.
Okay, he's got to be dramatic.
Not dramatic, thematic.
Thematic.
I guess it's a good hideout.
All right.
Something got in me too.
So you make your way across the Barovian countryside. On your way, perhaps even for the final time, towards Castle Ravenloft.
Look at them woods.
Super duper woods.
Pretty.
As you make your way through the Svalich woods. So eventually, you get basically right to the crossroads before Argynvostholt. You could push yourself and continue. You'll take a point of exhaustion and need to then spend the night at Argynvostholt before you can do anything else. Or you could rest here.
Well, nothing like a good rest before we get to our destination.
I don't see any issue with pushing in.
Does this area seem safe? Like, does it seem like, obviously not safe, but like,
Nowhere in Barovia seems safe.
okay, this.
Fair.
I'm okay with either. How far is Argynvostholt from here?
Argynvostholt from here is another
4 miles?
5 miles, but they are 5 miles uphill.
So like 2 hours.
Uphill.
I mean, either sleep here and have to walk 2 miles uphill first thing in the morning, or push through and sleep somewhere somewhat more comfortable.
I say we push through then. We can rest there.
Yeah,
Take a long nap.
that sounds great to me.
All right.
We can visit Brom while we're there too.
Hopefully. The dead one. Not the undead one, the actual dead one.
Of course. Right. Well, you then you continue on your way.
Goopy.
He is consulting the bones.
He is. Ancient spirits.
All right. Nothing happens. But you...
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. I want to fight something. I'm so amped up.
Yeah, but keep in mind how much... I want you to keep in mind how much combat the last, couple of
That's true. No, you're right.
episodes
You're right.
will
I just
absolutely be.
emotionally am amped.
And you make your way at close to 3-ish a.m., very late, back to the impressive stronghold of Argynvostholt. One of the few and only beacons of light in the Barovian darkness. You can see parked out front is Van Richten's familiar wagon.
I bet you Diego's inside. That's pretty exciting.
Actually, no. You do not hear any sounds coming from within.
Diego?
Mm,
Is the door open or is it closed?
It is closed.
Okay.
Oh, let's approach the door and go in.
Yeah, let's knock. Should we knock?
you mean actually knock? Like physically knock or magically knock?
Like just knock, like on the door.
So physically knock.
We have our paladin friend here too. I can't. What's his name?
You walk up to the door and knock on it.
Brom?
As you do, the door
Oh.
swings itself open.
Okay, well, that's a cool trick.
All right.
Sir Godfrey is who you're thinking of.
Godfrey, yes.
Didn't he revenant back the ether?
He said he would help you when you needed him most.
I feel like this might be that time.
So
And you-
Gilbert Godfrey.
No, it's not. It's not Godfrey. It's not Gilbert Godfrey.
I wish. Basically, he was quick recap of Sir Godfrey. He was a paladin of the order that
the
served here
Silver
under this dragon, the Silver Dragon. Thank you. And they weren't too happy with us when he first got here, and he killed his comrades because he kind of believes in our gods. That's the easiest way of explaining everything.
Fair.
More nuance to that, but that's the TDLR or TL, whatever.
TLDR, yeah.
There you go. Letters.
And you enter
All
the dark and imposing mansion.
Wiki.
And you can see the whole place is devoid of any light. No candles, no fireplaces are lit, except in the back of the main foyer that you're in. Main foyer that you are in is a doorway, and coming from that doorway is a soft and warm light. Hi, Kuzco. Kuzco's like, I'm here to help. I'm here to help fight Strahd.
He jumped and landed on my arm, so I panicked for a second.
He's like, I will fight Strahd. I am Kitty.
Continue. Sorry.
Yeah. Cats are dope.
They are. And you make your way
I
back.
guess we approach it.
Yeah. As you make your way back, you can see that inside the what would be the dining room of the place, you can see your friend Rictavio.
Live.
Yeah,
In person.
yeah. He's standing over a table with a bunch of maps scrawled out on them, a bunch of hand-drawn maps scrawled out on them.
But this is
Standing next to him is the undead paladin, Sir Godfrey. And Rictavio looks up as you enter. Ah, welcome, right on time.
Nice to see you again.
It's great to see you all as well. I hope you don't mind that I'd already started planning.
Oh, I imagine you've been planning for quite a while.
It's
Indeed.
appreciated.
Yes, well. First off, for the two that I have not known before, I feel like it is now time for a proper introduction. My name is Rudolph Van Richten, Vampire Hunter. And it is a pleasure to be working with you.
No, I do believe that I've... Hold on, let me roll history just to make sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I do believe I know the name Van Richten.
I am sure
are
you've probably
you-
read one of my many books on the subject of vampire hunting and other magical things.
How long have you been stranded in this wasteland of the
It's been a few
vampire
years.
monarch?
It's been a few years. I guess in case they did not, any points to Shino and Ursula, in case the two of them had not informed you, the two of us, or the three of us, at the time it was 5 of us, we had investigated a haunted mansion just outside of the town of Daggerdale together. And at the end, something strange happened. We had descended into the basement, and there was a large stone chunk of amber there. And all I remember after that was everything going black, and then me waking up alone at the gates of Barovia. And then quite a few years later, they showed back up.
So he says years, but for us, it felt like
Seconds.
we just blacked out and woke up.
Yeah.
But speaking of, while you're all getting situated, I'm going to go visit our friend.
Okay.
Yes, let's pay respects.
Catch. I tossed you a steak just to be sure.
Do you catch it?
Just in case.
You throw me a steak?
Yeah.
What kind of steak?
A wooden stake.
A wooden silver-tipped steak.
Oh,
For a
Were
second,
you
I thought
picturing-
I thought like an actual steak to feed
Like
Diego. I was about to say, not that friend.
No, I'm
Oh
literally...
yeah, Diego's in the room too, curled
Just
up
in
in
case
front of the
he's a
fireplace.
vampire. Just in case he's a vampire, take one of these silver-tipped wooden stakes.
Okay.
All right, so you make your way back through the chapel and then out into the cemetery. And you can see that the spot where Brom was buried has been completely dug up. It
Yep.
looks like a fresh grave with
Yep.
no coffin inside.
wild.
And
Turn
the
around and go back
headstone
in.
has been scratched completely clean. There is nothing written on it. It is blank.
Well, I suppose he just got up and left, huh?
I guess so. I didn't realize they made coffins that could fly now.
You know, they have some
I don't-
wonderful technology in Waterdeep. I should show you sometime.
I don't think the coffin flew.
Question.
Answer.
Is the Mace of Terror still there?
No.
Well, that's terrifying.
Hey,
I
I'm
Good
walk
one.
over to Van Richten, and I'm like, "Hey, this is hopefully going to be the end of our stay in this country.
I
What
figured as
do you
much.
say we have a little fun before the final battle?"
And he looks confused. Oh, I don't really have
What
fun. My idea of fun is hunting vampires currently.
Oh, you never have any nights with just you and our special someone?
We
Nope.
don't understand either.
Y'all are outside. You don't hear this.
Nope, can't say that I have. At that point, a vase or something in the room gets tipped, like thrown off of a shelf, and hits the ground and shatters.
I look over there.
Van Richten turns as well. Well, the place must be haunted as well.
I'm just gonna go back inside.
Oh,
Look,
I
if you
want to
don't
mention
want
Diego
to-
also looks up when that happens.
If you don't want to talk about it and just cast the mage hand at her face so you can get out of it.
I
that's
do not
fine.
even
Just
know how to cast Mage Hand.
Okay. Well, then why aren't you more concerned? I'm kind of following your lead here.
You know, it seems odd, but just wherever I go, there's ghosts seem to be about. It's like there's someone always with me.
I get it. Someone is upset because I was hitting on you, so they broke a vase. So you have had someone in your life. Okay.
I'll tell you what. You said you're... After we deal with this current situation, then we'll talk.
Oh, you got a way to get me back to the Feywild?
We can find something.
That would be very appreciated. All right, if you're not game, so to speak, then that's fine.
Well,
Never mind.
and...
You're
what were
good.
you going to say?
I was gonna ask Rictavio if he ever wanted an apprentice. Or Van Richten. Him.
I told you I had one, although I'm not sure where she has
Would you
gone.
like another one?
Are you implying that you would like to learn the art of vampire hunting?
I mean, I got wooden stakes. Yeah.
Well, then I would love to teach you.
All right. I got nothing. No home to go back to. Nowhere to go.
All right. Well, we should plan our next course of action carefully. And into a large sketch of the front of Castle Ravenloft, he plunges a stake right through the front door. Boom. And says, I think we have a devil to kill.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds amazing.
I'm going to note I'm still outside at where Brom was.
Yeah.
Chino's just going to take an extra moment there.
Okay.
I did.
Is Shino trying to do anything while there? Or is this just a moment of silence?
She is going to do something. She's going to leave something there.
Hmm.
I'm waiting at the doorway for Sheena.
I was going to say, is this a everyone remove headphones type of something?
Probably.
Okay. What do you leave?
I'm going to leave the icon of Ravenloft in Brom's open grave.
Okay. And you do that.
This will protect you, buddy.
All right. And you do that. Okay. And then do you
That
walk
was
back?
it. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Bryce was
James, you
smiling.
see Chino walk back up to you.
You good?
Yeah, I just miss him.
That's fair. Death is rough. Always will be. You gotta pat Sheena on the shoulder and duck inside because he might be too tall for the doorway.
All right. And then you two walk back in, and you can see sprawled out, obviously, on the table is all those maps. And there is now a silver-tipped wooden stake, boom, plunged through the front doors of Castle Ravenloft.
What's the best way to do this, Van Richten?
Well, so I have been studying Strahd and the castle for basically since I got here, which has been quite a bit longer than you. I have some maps drawn up that roughly show the area.
These are quite detailed.
I told you I've been doing this for a while. Unfortunately, I do not have every floor mapped out. Some of them were harder to get to than others.
We've been to some of it. Some of it we know a little bit.
Like the tomb. For sure.
The tomb,
Yes.
the
And then
basement,
this
the
is
main
the only
floor.
other map. Now, I have, in my research through the place, I have found a number of magical texts referring to something that Strahd calls the Heart of Sorrow. And he points at what would be the thicker, not the taller tower, but the thicker tower.
Okay.
I believe
The
it's
girthy
here.
tower.
Yes, you're right. That's the word we were going to use. The girthy tower. I believe it is here. I don't know exactly what it does, but it sounds like it protects him in some way. I think that the only way you're going to have any kind of chance is if you deal with whatever that is.
Mhm.
I also want everyone to keep in mind that at this point in time, I don't know. Strahd is going to be on high alert. The castle is going to be way more heavily guarded than it has been in your 2 previous ventures in.
Well, this is the final mission. Will you be coming with us this time, since it is the end?
I will, but I think that we need to split up in our mission, because I think if we all attack one single spot, say the front doors or the back servants' entrance or any other way we can think to get in, I think he will be able to focus his defenses too heavily.
What would you think is the best way to split them up? There's us 4 and you 2.
Mm-hmm.
You could argue that's teams of 3.
But if any of us are missing from the party, Strahd's going to think something's up.
Indeed. That's why I think that you 4 need to stick together. Me, Sir Godfrey, and I think I might be able to round up some other allies. Can make a secondary assault at a different location of the castle and try and distract. Now, I have an idea. It might be a bad idea. But as you can see on the second floor of the castle, in the Count's audience hall is a large stained glass window. Perhaps you could break your way in through there. That would put you already close to the tower that you need to be at.
Is that 50 feet up?
Sounds easy enough.
That's that big window.
It's between 50 and 90 feet, so it's probably like 60-ish feet up.
I can't miss
That should be no worries whatsoever. If I can get an extra row, I can even get up there in less than 6 seconds and then toss a rope down for y'all to climb.
Yeah. I can, because I can just shoot a bolt at the window, break the window. You can jump up.
I can levitate.
Oh, yeah, you can levitate, yeah.
I can also levitate.
Here's what we'll do.
Cannot.
Don't worry about the speed of the levitate. With only 10 feet every 6 seconds, that's
20.
Sitting outside for a while.
Well, it's probably faster than climbing.
It would be faster than climbing.
Fair enough.
So here's
I forget,
what I
y'all
think
can't climb like me.
will work best. My team will go in the front entryway first. You'll give us a minute or so to cause as much commotion as we can. And while that's happening, you will break in through the second floor window, the stained glass window in the audience hall, and you should be relatively unimpeded. That's this audience hall.
Is this a doorway right here? Because it just looks like a wall.
I will let you in on a secret. As I said, I've explored the castle extensively. I know for sure there is a secret door there that leads to a staircase up to the top floor.
Okay.
But how do we get into that hallway behind it
I don't
to
have a
get
fully
into
sketched
the
out
Gertie
map.
Tower?
Yes. I don't
There's
have
a
a fully sketched out map, but the third floor, the floor above that, I believe, will lead you right there.
There's a staircase that goes up, so we just have to find our way to that staircase. We know its general direction, so
Ooh,
This
boy.
sounds like a good plan of attack.
because it's gonna get. I mean,
Good as it's going to get. Yeah.
Van Richten, you didn't happen to get any healing potions, did you? Well, in your travels.
I might have a few. that I could
Obviously,
spare.
your team should take some, but if you have any to spare for our team, it would be.
Yes, I will be able to
kindly.
spare a few. We will also make a stop in Vallaki, gather whatever other allies we can, and stock up.
Wait a minute.
Hmm.
Did Emil say he was going to help us?
Emil did.
It's the opposite way for Lucky. Just a thought.
You could try and send a signal.
Chino, do you have Emil's name?
Um,
I feel like you
Good
do.
question.
I really feel like you do.
You don't. But
no.
Could we
a
we send a
fire
raven?
burning on the roof of Castle Ravenloft would be a pretty big signal to anyone that does not like Strahd.
How fast can a werewolf run from
Could we-
this little spot?
I was gonna say, could we just send a messenger raven?
Oh, duh. Of course we could.
Yeah, we could just send a messenger
Of course
raven.
we could. How silly of me. When we stop in Vallaki, we will ask the Mardikovs.
Yeah,
Of course. How silly of me.
that's okay. You planning a lot for us. Do that. Do we have any other allies? Irina's brother. Do you think he'd be willing? His name is always
I
impronounceable
have-
to me.
It's Ismark.
Ismark. There we go.
We
There's
should
one
I have-
probably keep him with Irina.
Okay.
Indeed. Indeed. They are both hidden and safe for now.
Well, hopefully soon they will be safe forever. Well, not forever, but at least safe from
Strahd.
the asshole monarch.
Yeah.
Indeed. I would agree. Well, we have our plan of attack. Shall we get started?
We do need a nap first. Definitely. We kind of pushed our way up here.
Of course. All right. Then
I
we
do
will...
want to remind everybody we have 6 days until Strahd comes to us.
How many days is it?
How many days left do I have on my strength?
Oh, I don't remember.
How many days was it? Because I am
think
at.
It should be 2 or
'Cause-
3.
How many days did you have altogether?
10.
10? You have 1 day.
1 day.
Because I'm at 21 with my eyes.
Okay.
Dang.
I assumed that I wouldn't have it by the time that we fight Strahd, but whatever.
I still got my one scry.
You said how many days we have left?
6 days until he comes for us.
Right, but how many times on your eyes?
I got 21 days for my eyes.
And yours is a month, right?
Yep.
All right, well, good.
Well, then we will set off first thing in the morning.
You don't think that wizard guy would help us, right? The one that had the devil thing you said you saw?
Vilnius?
Yes. Seems interesting. Gonna take that as a no.
Who were you
I
asking?
mean, we'll see.
I
who
was just
Van
asking in
Richten
general. Like the vibe that trying to think. Nighttime. Go to bed.
Are you talking about the dead guy?
No, he didn't die.
Vilnius. Guy with the
Vilnius.
burn on his face.
Yeah, he had the burn. He had the little imp that you told us about.
Yeah.
The one that we're hoping isn't burning down Valaki right now.
Yeah, that we just left in town.
with the
See if he could
chaos
help us.
demon.
Yeah.
A little boy.
Yeah, that one.
He'd probably be good friends with the toy maker. It's fine.
Actually, might be true. All right. Then that will be the end of this episode. Stream, whatever you want to call it. As we prepare to move into the final assault.
The raid on the castle.
On the castle.
The castle.
Have fun
Castle
storming the
raid.
castle.
Oh, I will.
I know. All right. Well, thank you
Oh,
all.
are you hitting me with the ray of frost?
No, just make sure my +2 is active.
All right, we're gonna move over here. Thank you all
That's
for watching this Fabled Dice stream. We will be back next Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I am Bryce Loves Gaming. I've been your Dungeon Master. I guess I'll plug the other stuff too. We've got Fantasy Grounds Fridays this week on Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have Josh's map making streams Saturdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, and then we will all be back here for Fabled Dice on at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I also will use this time to mention and plug that I am currently working on starting up a Call of Cthulhu mini-series for October that will be airing every Monday in October, with the final episode airing on Halloween night. And more details about that will be announced shortly. Other than that, thank you, and I'll let everyone else say their goodbyes. Crimson, would you like to?
Sure, I can do that. Hey y'all, I'm Crimson Galaxy. That's Krimsin, because I'm not me without a little bit of sin. My pronouns are they, them, she, and they, and you can find me on Twitter at sin_gal. You can also find me throughout the week playing on a couple of different channels currently. Tomorrow you can find me playing over on Fool's Moon EI with our Call of the Netherdeep campaign. On Monday, you can find me playing Avatar Legends on Party Wipe Games. Also on Party Wipe Games, on Wednesday, we are in a campaign of Things from the Flood, where my character actually just got broken. It was actually a traumatic experience with a killer robot. Pretty wild. I think... Oh, wait, I just picked up a game for this coming Friday. I'm going to be playing a Fate Core one-shot over on the Lost Caravan at 5 p.m. Mountain Time, I believe. It might be 6 p.m. Mountain Time. And then Saturday, I will be back here for some more Curse of Strahd.
Getting close. Probably only a few more of these. Although I suspect going through Castle Ravenloft might take a session or two.
Yeah, depending what happens.
Yeah.
All right. Terror.
Good night, everybody. I'm Terror for Death. Y'all have a great night. You will catch me here every Saturday. Yeah, every Saturday, because this is what I do, and I love it. And definitely stay tuned, because it's going to get good.
Steam Beth.
Good night, everyone. I'll be here next week. Have a good
And
one.
Class Wall.
Good night, everybody. I will hopefully see you all here next week. Bar, nothing happens. Stay safe.
All right. Well, we're going to go raid Chrome Link. Doing some D&D with Fantasy Grounds. We will see you next Saturday. Have a great rest of your night.